Hello all you beautiful people, and welcome back to yet another video of what we know so far. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, we have 4 videos up right now. What we know so far about Haunted Mansion, Snow White, The Little Mermaid, and Hercules. But today we are kind of veering away from the Disney company. We are jumping into the MCU. As you can see from the video title, we are diving into Kang Dynasty, which will be the first new Avengers movie coming out in a couple years, followed by Avengers Secret Wars, which will definitely be a future video. Now, usually on the docket first is a synopsis. However, this movie is 2 years away and we barely have any information on it. But that doesn't mean we haven't been hearing a lot of rumors. Loki Season 1 introduced us to Jonathan Majors, who portrayed He Who Remains. And while it was a brief appearance, we soon learned his appearance would set him up as the new big bad in the MCU. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is currently in theaters, gave us Majors' return, confirming he is in fact Kang the Conqueror, and he is on a mission to destroy various timelines in the multiverse. And for those who have seen the film, I will be talking about a post-credit scene here in just a second. So if you have not seen the film yet, pause this video, go watch it, come back, and enjoy the rest of this video. In a post-credit scene, we see Kang's various variants ready to destroy the multiverse, which also confirms that we're getting Kang and his variants back in Loki Season 2. And as for the overall film, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, will see our favorite heroes try and stop Kang and his army. Marvel Studios likes to remain tight-lipped about the synopsises of their future projects, especially their Avengers projects. So let's get you guys up to speed with a synopsis from Marvel Comics, which the studio will draw inspiration from. Kang Dynasty, sometimes called Kang War, is a 16-part comic book storyline that ran through the Volume 3 version of Avengers, issues number 41 through 55, and Avengers Annual 2001, which released in the summer of 2001 and spanned all the way until August of 2002. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this synopsis. The story features Kang the Conqueror establishing his dominion over the entire Earth with the help of his son Marcus, who took up the mantle of the Scarlet Centurion. The Avengers join forces with the respective forces of the United Nations to try and stop Kang, but the Conqueror is well prepared. Not only does he possess technology from the future, but he also has a major weapon in the form of Damocles' Base, a massive sword-shaped spaceship with enough firepower to put the Death Star to shame. He even hijacks a fleet of mutant-killing robots known as Sentinels to serve him. Eventually, the Avengers surrender after a failed space attack seemingly results in the death of many of their members. However, the Avengers who went to space encounter a mysterious being named the Master of the World, who has technology that can counter Kang's power. Earth's mightiest heroes manage to launch a counterattack against the Conqueror, which leads to one of the biggest moments in the comic, where Kang summons a massive holographic image of himself. Captain America counters by summoning his own holographic image, and the two do battle. Eventually, Kang is taken into custody and is saved by Marcus. Kang, however, winds up killing Marcus and expresses disappointment that he didn't try to take over his empire, before revealing that he has cloned his son in a seemingly endless campaign against the Avengers. Alrighty, that does it for a quick little synopsis of what to expect in the film now. Who is playing who? Of course, Jonathan Majors will be back as Kang, but who else is set to appear? While nothing is official, Loveness recently revealed that he's excited to write Namor the Submariner, who first appeared as the antagonist in the 2022 hit film Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. There have been a mix of rumored heroes expected to appear, so here are some of the names mentioned. Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, Anthony Mackie's Captain America, Letitia Wright's Black Panther, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel, Simu Liu's Shang-Chi, Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk, and Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop. This is definitely a good group of names, but there are definitely some heroes missing. Some names we heard that could appear over at the DisInsider include Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight, a select few of the Eternals, Dominique Thorne's Ironheart, and Florence Pugh's Black Widow. A fun rumor that recently surfaced from our friends over at the Cosmic Circus is that Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange will also play a pivotal role. Apparently, the idea heading into Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars is to pit Strange against Kang, similar to Iron Man and Thanos. However, Kang's perspective and the angle Marvel Studios will want to pitch to audiences is that he's the hero trying to save the multiverse from the greatest threat yet, Dr. Stephen Strange. Strange could be an unexpected antagonist in the MCU moving forward, with Strange likely blamed for the many incursions that are taking place across the multiverse. And remember, Kang is attempting to stop those by wiping out divergent timelines, presumably to protect the one he calls home. This explains why Sinister Strange hoped to wipe out his variants, and according to the site's sources, he has been terminating his variants to avoid the inevitable future of an incursion between two universes. We've always been told the Kang Dynasty will be very young Avengers focused, while Secret Wars will be a culmination of old and new heroes. So we wouldn't be shocked if Catherine Newton's Cassie Lang and Joe Locke's character from Agatha Coven of Chaos make appearances. Also, Xochitl Gomez's America Chavez and her ability to open portals to different multiverses will likely be pivotal to the movie. While Marvel will introduce us to the Fantastic Four and Blade before Kang Dynasty, Loveness has already hinted that they will not be appearing, saying to IO9, like, whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade, or I'm probably not even going to use those characters, you know, but it all informs itself. And so you just keep an ear open if someone says, hey, if Blade wants to jump in, go for it, man. Again, this is all unconfirmed, so we need to ask the question, who are your picks for the new Avengers? Let us know in the comments section below. Now, this is usually the part of the video where I move on to music and the visuals for the film. However, being this movie is set to release in 2025, we hardly have any core production members yet. So I'll leave you with this. What's coming from Marvel Studios in the near future? Marvel Studios has tons of projects between now and when Avengers: The Kang Dynasty hits theaters on May 2nd, 2025, including Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Loki Season 2, Secret Invasion, Echo, The Marvels, Agatha Coven of Chaos, Daredevil Born Again, Ironheart, Captain America New World Order, Thunderbolts, Blade, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, Wonder Man, and Spider-Man 4. So things can definitely change. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania writer Jeff Loveness is writing Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, which is fitting since he introduced what Kang can do in the MCU. And Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director Destin Daniel Cretton will be behind the camera. And that does it for today's video. Hopefully this gets you set up and ready for Kang Dynasty when news eventually starts to roll out. And be sure to stick with us at the Diz Insider as we continue to cover this project and more from the Walt Disney Company. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment if you want to, and hit that little notification bell so you are notified whenever we drop a new What Do We Know So Far video coming every Friday. Be sure to check out thedizinsider.com for all your up-to-date Disney news, and follow the Diz Insider on all social medias. Alrighty, and that does it. I'm Derek, and we will see you in the castle.